What's going on, guys? Man, what a day. Say hi. So I'm gonna drop something for you guys super cool at the end of this video, and I highly recommend you stay. So we had a long day, did all kinds of stuff, hung out, ate, I went to the gym, a few other things. And right now, this is like super late. I normally do not take the kids out this late. I usually have them in bed by 8:30, lights out, go to sleep. I've been telling them all day was going to take them to this place called Sky Zone, like this jumper place. You say you're gonna do something, you gotta do it. And I've told you guys about this before. It's like, it's all in the micro things, right? So you can't follow through with what you say you're gonna do with your kids or your friends or yourself. Like, you're gonna, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym and you don't go. Telling you, you're gonna struggle to make a lot of money, or you're gonna struggle to create that life of your dreams, right? It's not about the money, but it's the life of your dreams. 6:30, we're on our way, be there in 15 minutes. We'll be there just for an hour so they can go to sleep on time. I'm gonna show you guys some fun. We're gonna have some fun with the kids right now for a few minutes. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna share with you guys something. I'm gonna share with you guys a document, and I'm gonna go over it with you. I'm gonna have the link in the description below so you guys can get a copy of it and create your own version of it. It's gonna be a document that I started using probably honestly 7 to 10 years ago. I don't really recall when I started. It's really a basic principle from Napoleon Hill, and it's not just Napoleon Hill. There's a lot of people in history who've talked about this, and it's a combination of all kinds of things when it comes to mindset, visualization, demanding what you're saying you're gonna do, staying disciplined, staying focused. It's like a whole bunch of those things, from like a spiritual side, from an energetic side, from a business side, from an organizational side. Like, you can look at it from all types of angles, and it has completely changed my life. Even though it has, I honestly didn't even do it that consistently the first few years, and even when I would be consistent for a year or two, I eventually would falter back. And I've been doing it again this past year and consistently these last several months. And I really believe I'm on track to create the life of my dreams again. I think you guys are gonna love this, and I will share this with you guys in a bit. Holy smokes. There goes Leo. Vale! Vale! Vale, Julieta. Yo, this place is crazy. I've never been here before. Where are we going, Leo? Dude, Leo wants to go down this slide. No, we can't take it off. Come on. You ready? Yeah? Go. Leo, get out already. Ready, Vale? Go, Vale. What's going on, guys? Fucking worn out. You know, for a second, I was like, maybe I'll show them on the next video, but you say you're gonna do something, you gotta do it. That's my rule for 2026. And don't get me wrong, I haven't always been like this. If anything, I was the opposite most of my life, but it's something I've really been working on religiously and consistently to just do it. But hey, kids are asleep. It's about 10 o'clock right now. And I was gonna create a Loom video and go over this document with you guys, but I think I'm gonna do that on another video. What I'm going to do instead is add a link to the document in the description of this video so that you guys can download this template that I have so that you can use it to create the life of your dreams. This is a very simple and basic template, and I would highly suggest you guys use something like ChatGPT or Grok or Claude, or even Google, honestly. Get variations and examples of what this is. Long story short, what I'm gonna tell you guys is something called a definite major purpose. Now, I've been using a definite major purpose for, again, like the last 8 to 10 years. And basically what it is a one-page document where you are writing, you're not just like writing your goals, you're literally writing your goals as if they already happened. How you're living your life, who is in your life, what's happening in your business or with your health or with your relationships, or if you're married, or the kind of person that you are, or if you're reading books, or you're working out a certain amount of times, or maybe you bought your dream house, or maybe you bought your dream car, or maybe you won a Grammy, or maybe you are the next freaking rock star. I don't know. Or you graduated from college and now you're a doctor. Whatever you want to do. Part of the reason why I share a lot of this stuff here on my on the channel, not just for my road to $1 million a month or, you know, or what I got going on a day-to-day basis, but talk a lot about this mindset stuff because look, I'm not a business expert, but at least from what I know today, like business is not hard from what I know. And I only know a very small percentage, so do not, you know, quote me on this. But from what I've learned after making millions of dollars, like if you really look at the data, you really look at the information I've learned, it's pretty basic information. It's not hard. And I say this because I would not be surprised if 10 years from now, everything that I've learned, I'm gonna say the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. And I guarantee everybody who's at a certain point in life that they've accomplished somewhat of their goal or their goal to a certain degree. It's not that it was easy, but if you really look at it years down the line, like it is kind of easy, right? It is hard in the sense of like the amount of time and effort and consistency and hardships and stress and lack of sleep and like all these things that you go through. That is hard, but the actual thing is actually easy, right? So it's only hard because of our mind. Our minds make it hard because we're not used to it. And so that's why there's people out there who end up becoming more successful at a younger age, or, you know, win a Grammy or an actor or an actress at a younger age because they started younger, right? Or maybe their parents set them up to make it easier. Right, so it's all in your mind. I'm digressing. Look, this book right here absolutely changed my mind. Absolutely changed my mind. I first read this book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I think I've bought like 10 of these books and I've given some of them away. I probably even lost the first one that I read. It's not that hard of a read. I mean, it's like 400 pages, but it's, if you really look at it, the pages are small. They're not that big. There ain't that many lines. Look, it's the size of my hand. I don't have big hands. This book absolutely changed my life. Napoleon Hill absolutely changed my mind. And I would highly, highly suggest you guys get this book because it explains things in a way that are honestly just so simple, and how to look at life and how to create the life of your dreams. And one of the things that Napoleon Hill talks about all the time is having a definite major purpose. Your definite major purpose, again, is like you writing down in detail what you want out of your life, what you expect to have, what you're claiming to have, and what will happen in the future, writing it as if it's already happened. And that's the key part right here. You have to write this as if it's already happened. Now, again, I'm gonna drop the link of this document there so you guys can download a copy and a version of it. I'll end up creating another video later on where I go over the actual document, and I might even share mine, and I'll show you guys all the copy variations that I've done over the last 8 years or however long I've done it. Pretty interesting to see like the changes in what I'm seeking or what I want or what I'm claiming. I would say more so claiming that I have, right? And what I'm expecting to happen. Yeah, the whole purpose of this is you need to have a very clear mind, a very clear outline, a very clear vision of what you want your life to be. And we forget all the time. Like we forget, if it's not on the top of your mind, if you got all kinds of other things going on, you will forget. Unless you're blocking everything out of your life, like just everything, like you have no distractions. Like say you just do that one thing every single day, no matter what, and you're like a bit of a psycho who just does that. If you do, great, do that. I wish I could do that, but that's a little bit hard because I got kids. You know, when I say that, I'm talking about like, you know, you don't hang out with your friends, you don't have kids, you don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a wife or a husband, and like literally all you do is wake up and work, go to sleep, work, like just work all day, maybe work out and eat, right? And that's it, like nothing else, like 12, 16 hours a day. If you do, you'll get there way quicker. And I'm sure if you do that, then yeah, you probably won't forget. Even if you're doing that, this would still be super helpful. So again, the whole point is like to really write that down as to like what that looks like for you, and then read it every single day. Like every single day. I'll miss days sometimes. Like I'm not perfect either. I read mine every single day. It takes me probably like, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. I'm not sure. It's like literally 1 page long, but like from top to bottom, side to side, like, you know, single space lines, 4 or 5 paragraphs. And I literally read every single day. So literally everything that I read there, as I'm reading it, like I'm getting to a point where I'm almost memorizing it. I haven't memorized it. I'm not even trying to memorize it, but as I'm reading it, I already know the next words that are coming. And so like, it's so engraved in my head. Like I know exactly what's going to happen, right? And what I want to happen. And when we start doing that, like when it's so engraved in you and you're so locked in on your vision, your brain will literally start attracting the things that you want. A lot of the times, like there's a reason why people who live the same life have different perceptions of what is actually happening in their life in that moment. And the reason for that is because of the wiring and the subconscious thoughts and the experiences that we've had in our lives, when you're constantly putting this information in your head, and that's why it's so important to like read books and learn things, you will literally start seeing different patterns that people who are in your same shoes would not be able to catch. And that's really what separates the greatest of the greats in the world, right? And again, not about money, just the greatest of the greats of people who've done crazy, amazing, huge things. Or it could even be sports, right? It could be musicians, it could be artists, it could be, I don't know, Martin Luther King, it could be whoever you want, like Gandhi, like all those people, like they were so locked in on what their vision was, they left a footprint. I really believe this is like one of the secrets to like really creating the life of your dreams. So I hope you guys like it. I highly advise that you actually use the document. And again, this is just a basic template, right? Mine is a 1 page long, fully. And so I would advise that you guys look up for other ones, but I think this is a very good start. Like when I started mine, honestly, I don't even think it was half a page, right? But it was a start. It developed from a quarter page up to a full page, line by line by line by line. So I hope this helps you guys. I love you, and I will see you soon.